Weddings across the globe are more than just two people starting out on a joyful journey. They're vibrant expressions of culture, tradition, and community. In every corner of the world, these ceremonies reflect the values and lifestyles of the societies they take place in. As couples begin their journey together, they're not only pledging love and commitment, but also crafting an experience that brings joy to family and friends. But although the idea of a wedding is shared universally, the way it's celebrated through rituals, customs, and even price tag can differ from one country to another, making each one uniquely special. Indeed, the global wedding planning industry is worth an estimated $300 billion. There are numerous expenditures that couples have to agree on, including venue, decorations, catering, and photography. In this gallery, we explore the average cost of getting married in different countries. Intrigued? Click on to find out more. Colombian weddings are lively and vibrant affairs with great food, music, and other means of entertainment. They often feature traditional customs and rituals, including the exchange of coins and gifts and the lighting of unity candles as a symbol of commitment by the couple. Like many cultures across the world, family plays an important role in the celebrations. The occasion is generally private, mostly just counting on the presence of family and close friends. The idea is to prioritize relationships and happiness over unnecessary extravagance. And the average expense? About $3,300. With Latin American flair, charm, and passion, Argentinian weddings offer a memorable experience. An important aspect is the choice of the venue, which can be a grand ballroom with formal decor, or a countryside mansion overlooking a vineyard, or anything in between. Traditions include the couple dancing to a waltz or a tango, cutting the cake with a saber, and a wedding reception that often goes on until morning. Argentinian weddings reflect beauty, larger-than-life celebrations, and appreciation for the things that matter. Getting married here would cost about $3,700. Brazilian weddings are full of festivity and are about living life to the fullest. These weddings are a showcase of the country's rich culture and tradition. The occasion has several ceremonies, such as the kitchen shower, the equivalent of the bridal shower, the wedding ceremony in the church, a wedding reception, the cutting of the groom's tie, and dawn snacks, among others. Weddings are a joyful mix of traditional ceremonies and modern celebrations. Couples have the freedom to plan a day that reflects their style, whether they're keeping things simple or going all out. With a bit of creativity and smart budgeting, it's possible to create a memorable celebration. The average cost of a wedding is $6,600. Like several South American countries, Chile's traditions are interlinked with Catholicism, which plays an important role in everyday lives, as well as on special occasions. However, indigenous and folkloric cultures have left an indelible mark on Chile's way of life, as well as celebrations. Wedding ceremonies involve a traditional church wedding with mass and communion for all the attendees, followed by a reception with food, drinks, dance, and a lot of fanfare that runs quite late. Chilean weddings often prioritize authenticity, experiences, and intimacy over grandiosity. In recent times, couples have also started investing in destination weddings with personalized aesthetics, exquisite cuisines, and lovely wines, all to create an unforgettable experience. The weddings cost an average of $7,400. Peruvian weddings are as vibrant as Peruvian culture, with a unique blend of Spanish, Catholic, and indigenous traditions. The occasion is commemorated with the offering of food and flowers, known as the despacho offering, planting a seed with two dolls signifying the couple, followed by the wedding ceremony and then the reception. As expected, delicious food, a ceremonial cake known as torta novios, desserts, cocktails, music, and dance are an inextricable part of the wedding reception. Family plays a crucial role in all festivities, especially in weddings where everyone participates in the merriment with passion. The expenses reflect an honoring of tradition and culture, and are a modest way of expressing love to one another. The average Peruvian wedding costs $7,700. Mexican weddings are one big fiesta that celebrates love, family, and cultural heritage. They are full of music, traditional customs, dance, and flavorful food. Couples have many options of venues to choose from: old churches, countryside haciendas, town squares, as well as serene beaches. A Mexican wedding can include several rituals that may stretch one's budget. Traditionally, it is los padrinos y madrinas, who are either godparents, parents, or other married couples in the family, who sponsor the wedding. Typically, the cost is about $8,600. Couples in Russia are investing in style and extravagance to mark the most important day in their lives. A wedding is a perfect blend of luxury and tradition, with celebrations lasting several days. There is a lot of emphasis on fun and entertainment at Russian weddings. One can expect a playful atmosphere with a lot of food, drinks, music, and dance. The average expense is about $15,000. Families play a crucial role in the organization of Portuguese weddings. Traditionally, it was the bride's family who took charge of decorations, food, entertainment, and hospitality. Today, it is more of a shared responsibility, with both sides contributing to the planning and organization. A trademark of Portuguese weddings is the personalized touch in every aspect of the occasion. It is all about creating an unforgettable experience, with celebrations steeped in culture and sophistication. Portuguese couples spend $16,700 on their wedding on average. French weddings are all about elegance, beauty, and soaking in every moment. From the decor to the attire, aesthetics take center stage. Planning often becomes a shared effort, with family and the wider community playing a big role in bringing the celebration to life. These weddings aren't just a few hours of festivity. They stretch well into the early morning, filled with laughter, food, and dancing. As more couples dream of a truly unforgettable celebration, destination weddings have become a popular choice. And they have several options to choose from: charming vineyards, scenic countryside estates, or a romantic chateau. On average, tying the knot in France costs $17,600. British weddings have several timeless traditions that make the occasion special. The white dress and the veil, not seeing each other before the ceremony, a bouquet, confetti replacing rice, and several other customs add to the fun and joy of the special day. Traditionally, it was the bride's family who picked up the wedding tab, while the groom's side took care of the honeymoon expenses. These days, though, things have evolved. Sometimes the parents still pitch in, but many couples now choose to pay for the entire celebration themselves. On average, getting hitched here comes with a price tag of around $19,200. Influenced by European traditions initially, Canadian wedding culture has evolved with growing multiculturalism. Today, the celebration reflects cohesive cultural diversity and inclusivity. Some fascinating customs include the maple leaf dance, a poutine bar at the reception, a log sawing ceremony, the stag and doe party, and the Canadian plaid cake or the lumberjack cake. Couples today aren't shy about turning their big day into an unforgettable celebration. Many go all out to create the kind of experience they'll cherish forever. But it does come with a hefty price tag, especially as wedding costs continue to climb. Most of the budget typically goes toward venue costs, catering, and professional photography. Saying "I do" here costs around $21,900. Italian weddings are steeped in grandeur, tradition, and unrestrained joy. And fashion plays an important part for the couple as well as the guests. It's the best occasion to dress up and offer a glimpse of one's personality. Whether it's an extravagant display of love or a modest gathering of family and close friends, it's easy to find a middle ground between celebration and expenses. That said, Italian weddings can cost a fortune. From extensive guest lists with an average of 110 guests to opulent decor and catering, wedding expenses have soared over the years. The average cost of walking down the aisle is $22,500. Spanish weddings incorporate several customs that have been passed down from generation to generation. The ceremonies are based on Catholic traditions, which play an important role in Spanish society. In most traditional weddings, the family becomes a crucial support system, where the family of the bride finances the wedding and the groom's family is in charge of funding the honeymoon. Spain offers a host of different options for couples who want to personalize their special day. Customization is available at every step, though it can become increasingly expensive. On average, it costs about $23,500 to get married in Spain. American weddings are a blend of rich traditions, modern trends, and entertainment. Ceremonies may take place in a church, temple, synagogue, or outdoors in event spaces, gardens, or parks. Though some weddings can hardly be called extravagant, most couples end up going over the budget when planning their wedding. In the past few years, wedding costs have increased by nearly 30%. The average expense for a wedding is about $36,000. Indian weddings are a huge affair and also the most expensive in the world. Celebrations go on for weeks, with several ceremonies planned each day. Usually, there are separate venues for each ceremony leading up to the main day, which itself will be at a different venue. This is not to mention the ostentatious decorations, flower arrangements, delicious cuisine, dazzling fireworks, custom-made chic attires, and expensive jewelry. The price tag really depends on how extravagant the celebration turns out to be. From opulent venues to multi-day festivities, costs can climb quickly. There's often an unspoken pressure to match or outdo other weddings in the family or community, or simply to meet the expectations set by tradition and society. All that splendor and glamour costs about $37,191.